Hey everyone, it's Amber at amberhurdle.com, and I just wanted to give you a quick sneak peek at the new social media platform called Ello. So, Ello is supposed to be the anti Facebook, and in my opinion, it's kind of like a combination between Facebook and Twitter. So, as you can see, Ello is invite only. You can either get an invite from someone who already has an account, and those people are limited to 5 to 10 invites. I know I only got five. Or you can request an invitation down here and then get put on a waiting list, and that's just going to take you a little bit longer to get in. So let's log in and take a little look at my account. Um, a few things about Ello that are different than Facebook is there's absolutely no advertising, and there is also no like, because the only reason why there is a like is because um, they want to sell that information to their advertisers. So everything that we like and we comment on and we engage with in Facebook is captured and then sold. So this is not at all like that. They have different plans to make money and to monetize by like selling themes and letting you like upgrade with certain features. So your information as of right now looks pretty safe here, and I'll get into that a little bit more later. So this is what your profile looks like. As you can see, I just joined today, so I don't have a lot going on. I said hello to my fellow B-Schoolers, my fellow Marie Forleo B-Schoolers, because I actually got my invite from another B-Schooler, so thank you, girl. And we had a little invite party over there. So I know pretty much everybody on my feed right now is in B-School. So let's just go through real quickly. You can discover people here, and I found this to be a little bit glitchy. I had a feeling that my friend Dave Delaney was on Ello, so I searched for him, and there he was. So I followed him. Right here is where you get your invite. So you just put people's email address in there. And I'm going to get off that real quick so you don't see those email addresses. And then on the little gadget right here, you can set up your profile. So obviously there's my username I picked when I first registered. And then I put my bio in there, so saying I'm a business coach helping Wilma Flintstones do business in a Jane Jetson world. And I also do leadership training in hospitality and beyond. My link, of course, is to my website. And then you can set your settings where you could be public or private if you want people to comment and it show up or not. You could even opt out of the analytics. So they do gather anonymous information through Google Analytics, and you don't have to even allow that. So that's what I meant earlier when I said we'll talk a little bit more about privacy. Of course, I turned all of my notifications off because I get enough emails without getting an email every single time somebody comments on something here. And then ultimately you can delete your account. But what I read is that they actually do keep some of the data. So that's not a permanent deletion. You can't restore your account once you do that. So there are two types of ways that you can follow people. You can have friends. So I'll do that. Here are all of my friends. You can see real big in chronological order. You can see how many people saw the post, how many commented when it was posted. It's just basically kind of like the old school Facebook. And it shows more like Twitter, though, that it's not organized in any way other than chronological. And then you can also have people be in your noise category. So right now I have Ello and then WTF, which is their kind of like their help site in noise. And so this is for people, maybe you want to follow somebody back, but you don't want them in your news feed because they're not, really important to you. You just want to catch up, and you can do that very quickly because they're all stacked together like this as opposed to one at a time. So we're going to pick on Dave, who you should follow, by the way, because he's awesome. So I could put him as someone to be in my noise feed, but I chose to put him in my friend feed. And a very important thing to point out, nobody knows if they're in friend or if they're in noise. So you can do that till your heart's content and know that nobody's going to be offended by it. So let's go back to my account here. Super, super easy. You just literally drag and drop a picture into your avatar. And as you can see there, the dimensions are 340 by 340. And then your header image is the same thing. You just drag and drop it. So if you want to do something like mine, I did a collage because right now I'm doing a lot of speaking and a lot of training. And so I wanted that to be featured here. If you want to know how to do that, I did that in Canva, canva.com, and you can either go to my YouTube channel or my website and watch a tutorial on how to use that. And then there's also a recent post on where you can find free, royalty-free images that you can use in Canva if you don't yet have any professional images of yourself. So a few other things, you're following, you're not friending, so it's like Twitter that way, and then it's also like Twitter that you use the @ symbol. So we're going to pick on Dave here again. Dave, I am not spelling correctly. I'm creating a video. Thanks for being a part of it. Okay, but let's take it a step further. Let's say that we are going to bold thanks. And you can see that I missed the S there. All you have to do is highlight it, and then this pops up. And you can italicize. Let's just say we're going to italicize. I am creating a video right there. And if I wanted to link I to my website, just type that in there. And then you can upload a picture if you'd like. You can cancel that if you weren't feeling your post, or you can post it. So let's go ahead and post it. And then that hyperlinks to amberhurdle.com. So it's pretty cool. Another feature that I want to show you is you can do emoticons. And so if you wanted to have a smile, you just put that between colons and post that. And so you have to look up what those are, and I think like +1 is a thumbs up. Yeah, there we go. So different cool things you can do there. And then if you have any questions, I could probably help you through them. So certainly ask in the comments. I've been digging into this all day today. And the other option is to go to ello.co/WTF. And then I found a great site or page rather, is post and tips. And that will help you with Omnibar and how you highlight and italicize and all that sort of thing. So you can edit a post if you want to right there. You can delete it if you want to. And there again, you can show the chronological or the timestamp rather, how many people saw it, and then how many people commented on it. So I hope that gives you a pretty cool insider's view on Ello. And if you have any comments on it, please, please, please let me know in the comments section. And when I find something else cool and groovy to share with you and walk you through, I will make another video and do just that.